Welcome back to Ever Unfolding, Art and Tarot. Today I do want to talk about how we're going to heal during this retrograde. There's a lot of retrogrades happening now. And I think that we have a bunch of challenges that everyone's kind of going through. And I mean, just this weekend we have protests, we have the virus that's going around. We have so many things that globally we need to just kind of work out. And I felt like this reading was needed to help assist people through those challenges, and hopefully give some insight on what we can do to make the situation better. Okay, so with that said, I wanted to thank you all for coming. Please like and subscribe if you like the video, if you like the content. And also, just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. And hopefully this gives you some insight into what you can do to better your situation and take you to that next level. All right? Talk to you soon. I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle. All right? Bye.
I'm wasting all my time thinking of the things we could do. If you gave me one more sign, I could find a way to break through, a way to break through. Ooh, 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 a way to break through.
So guys, here we are. We have our 3 decks. We have a selenite wand, deck 1. We have a pendant with abalone shell in it for deck 2. And I want to say this is angelite crystal, deck 3. Okay, so go ahead and select your deck. And again, this is how are we going to heal? What do we need to do to heal during this retrograde season? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a moment. Okay, so with that said, we're going to go ahead and move to deck 1. So guys, at the top here, this is group 1, and I have a different kind of spread I'm trying out. So let's see how it goes. So on the top here, we have what we need to heal, what we need to work on, right? And then with this card, we're going to be talking about the energy that we need to embody during this time, this card right here. And then this is a stone. This is from the Precious Gem Oracle. So this is going to be the stones or crystals you can use during this time to help get you to that healing process, to begin to work out that the challenges. And I'm actually going to read from the book on all of these, okay? And then this is the action that we can take to, again, promote that healing. And this is just some supporting guidance, okay? So we have the selenite wand, group 1. Okay, let's go. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. We have the Sun in reverse. And we have the 5 of Pentacles upright. So let's talk about this, the tarot first. Give me a second. So what I'm getting as I'm looking at these cards, so the sun is in your stack of tarot, which is, I always see the sun as a positive, but I also see like you're feeling like while good things are coming in the future, you feel like the prospects are potentially good. Right now, you're feeling trapped mentally. I feel like you're what's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily anxious. Like I feel like, because the Eight of Swords in reverse is a good card. Let's start with that. Eight of Swords in reverse is a good card, and a good way to have that card be, because Eight of Swords normally means when it's upright that you're entangled, you feel trapped, you feel mentally overwhelmed, like you can't figure out a problem. And I see you figuring out a problem, but I feel like you feel like the answer that you've come up with isn't positive. Like you don't know any other way to do it but this way, right? And it doesn't bring joy to your spirit. It doesn't bring, you don't feel good about it. And I have here that you're feeling, the Five of Pentacles means that you're feeling alone in this process. And maybe that's what needs to heal, the feeling of you feeling alone, overwhelmed. Even when you come up with a solution, it's still not, you feel like it's still not a positive solution. It still doesn't get you to where you want to be. So let's see what else we have. I'm pausing because I feel like I'm getting another message here, and just speaking about you feeling alone. I just want to, being told to like, go deeper. Like that's what I'm hearing, like go deeper. And I really feel like you have to hear, you should hear, that you're not alone. You are supported. And sometimes it takes like stepping away from a situation and trying to see it from a different perspective to kind of give you the understanding about something. And I don't know, there's so many people, so the challenges are great. There's a lot of people here that have different challenges, what I'm trying to say. So I just want you to all know that when you hear this reading, know that you are supported. You have all the answers that you need. And whether that's meditating, whether that's praying, and then taking that step away from the situation to kind of get a better understanding of how to look at this. Because I'm also getting like the hangman vibes. But let's see. Let's see what else pops up. Oh my gosh. So Oshun is generosity, and this is stability. Again, this is just highlighting. This is almost like the sun card. I mean, just look at her. The perspective that you need to have, it's really about compassion. It's about love. It's about doing things from the heart space. It's more than just, I'm coming, I figured out a way to do it, but it's figuring out a way to solve a problem that is compassionate to everyone that is going to affect. I'm going to be honest, like it's kind of hard to kind of pinpoint other than feeling alone and like the solutions that you're coming up with, you're not satisfied with. I'm trying to get more like details, but I'm getting like, they're just reiterating that you're not alone. And then once you see things from a different perspective, step back and take the time to look at something with compassion and through maybe another person's eyes, you may start to see a better way, a brighter way, a way that helps not just yourself, but everyone involved. Let's see what stone insight. Sapphire. I'm going to go ahead and read. She's so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and read from the book. Okay, let's see. The gem of gems, sapphire has long been revered as a most noble and regal stone. It is said to bring the wearer insight, wisdom, and learning. This card will help you concentrate and study. Sapphire can guide you to better understand your inner self and help you maintain clear vision. It is ideal for spiritual seekers, and cornflower blue sapphire are popular with Reiki healers. When placed on the throat chakra, it amplifies healing through the voice. So when this card pops up, it means sudden understanding. Doubts or illusion is broken to reveal the truth. It says also focus on study or an intellectual task, seeing the part you are unconsciously playing and consciously changing roles. Wow. And the affirmation they have here is, I am developing greater insight. I am acquiring wisdom and knowledge. I seek spiritual truth. I have clear vision. So this is exactly, wow. Thank you, Spirit. So this is exactly what you need, because even when I was expressing how to read these cards, I'm not seeing clearly what they want me, what the problem is, because maybe it's just too many people or what, but I feel like that's the way you feel. Like, I know I have an answer, but I just can't figure it out. And what the answer that I did come up with, I'm not satisfied with. So please, whoever selected deck 1, please get some sapphire. It doesn't have to be it doesn't, uncut. It's not, just go ahead and Google sapphire stones, uncut, because obviously sapphire's cut will be a little bit more expensive, or a lot more expensive depending on what you're looking for. But get some sapphire and again, put it on your throat chakra, meditate with it, because I think you're going to get the insight that you need to come up with a resolution to figure out the problem in a way that makes you happy, allows you to be generous with how, I want to say how the plan works out so that everyone benefits, if that makes sense. I'm hoping this makes sense, guys. That first part honestly, it was super difficult. And if that's the energy that you're in, I get it. Because I was like, I see it, but I can't express it clearly. It's not coming out. And even when I was saying what I was thinking about the deck, or what I was getting from the deck, the tarot, I just felt, again, not happy with what was coming out. Like, I felt like it wasn't communicating clearly how to guide you through this healing process. So I get it. And now I feel like this is a little bit more energy coming. So yeah, get the sapphire. You need it. And we have, okay, so this deck, I always read in the upright, 9 of Cups. You're going to get your wish fulfillment. It's in the reverse. It was in the reverse initially because you're not there yet. But I'm letting you know it's on the table, so that means this is possible for you. You're going to get what you want when you start meditating, you start being more compassionate with yourself. Even my energy from this top portion has changed from the second portion. And that is exciting because that lets me know that's just a confirmation for me. Excuse me if you heard that on the speaker, but on the mic. But it lets me know that you're going to get there. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. But you will resolve this problem in a way that works out for everyone. And it's going to work out the way you want it to work out. And that's not to say that every detail is going to be to perfection, but the end result, when you step back and look at it and the end result has come about, you're going to see that, wow, damn, that worked out perfectly, you know? And then the last card we have is, oh my gosh, the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open is happening for you, not to you. So this card speaks about, so I'm going to read what I first felt when I first saw it, the ever unfolding rose. This is that you're blossoming. At every moment, you take the time to be more compassionate with yourself. You're growing through a challenge. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't on frame. But you're taking the time to grow. You're taking the time to evolve. You're taking the time to be patient with yourself. And through that, you are becoming more and more your authentic self. You're now overcoming the challenges placed before you because they're becoming easier, because you're given the insight needed, right? The insight needed to figure out the solution, and you're growing from it. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. And I think that that's what you need to realize during this retrograde season, that you need to just understand that it is not happening to you. It's happening for you, so that you can get to the next level in your life. Because the next level are going to have challenges like this, and you're going to be able to breeze through those challenges because now you know what you need to do. Now you know how to overcome these smaller hurdles, so that now you can overcome the larger hurdles in the next level, right? It's all a buildup, and I feel like that's what this is talking about. It's all a buildup. It's all about revealing your strengths through challenges. So don't feel like you're not going to get what you want because you're struggling to come up with a solution that is best for everyone. I'm letting you know you're going to get there. And I'm excited for you. This is amazing. So with that said, this is longer than I thought it was going to be. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me if you what the challenge was, if you feel comfortable doing so. Let me know if this helped you in group number 1. I look forward to hearing your comments. And God bless, because this is a challenging time for everybody. So I just wish everyone the best, love and light, and prosperity. All right? Talk to you later. Ciao. So group number 2, welcome. All right, guys. That first deck was that was difficult because I was definitely tapping into their energy. But you guys have the most tarot. Actually, there's the most cards overall. So group 2, let's see what you're healing during this retrograde ceiling. So this top part is the tarot. That's going to let me know what the challenges are. Then we have the energy that you need to tap into. We have a card or from the, the Precious Gem Oracle, which is going to give us our crystal or stone that we need to use to help us get through this process. Then we have our tarot here, which is, so I call this my happy deck. So I always read this upright, and this is going to help us figure out what we need to do, and just some positive, just a positive thought on the situation to get through the healing process. And this last card is just a supportive card, again, to help kind of supporting this tarot, letting us know how we need to move forward to help you get through this healing process, okay? All right, so with that said, let's go ahead and jump in. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have Death upright. 10 of Wands in reverse. And then 2 of Swords in reverse. So I can already say that group 2, this is an exciting time for you, because prior to this moment, I feel like you were not in the right energy. Upright, the Queen of Wands is someone that has control over her life. She takes action. There's passion, there's integrity, there's creativity. She's completely in her element. She has this cat represents her shadow self, and she's in perfect alignment with, I'm looking at these like the 2 beasts within, right? You have your light side, which is a beast, and then you have your shadow side, which is the other part of you, which can be seen also as a beast. And it's just like, this person is someone that's fully integrated with her light and shadow side, with all aspects of herself. And then she moves forward with integrity, with passion. She's witty. She's a great business person. And with her in the reverse, I feel like in the past you didn't feel like you had those characteristics. But I'm here to let you know that with the Death card, everyone gets afraid of the Death card. I actually love it. I'm an Aries and I love change. But with this Death card upright, it lets me know that you're in the process of changing that. This retrograde season is going to be difficult for you guys, but in the best way possible, because you're coming out of this 10 of Wands energy. You're letting down the wands. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a good shot. You're letting down the wands. You're saying, I'm not holding on to anything that's not mine to carry, right? With that alone, you're dropping half the wands. And then the ones that are yours to carry, you're saying like, okay, I'm clearly, the blindfold is being released. You're able to make clear decisions now, right? You're able to say, you know what, because the 2 of Swords is like, you don't know which decision to make. It's a mental card of like, I have to make a choice. And I'm seeing that with this retrograde, you're flowing. I feel like you're going to be the Queen of Wands upright by the end of this. I just had to say that, just kind of popped in there. But you're going to be so clear about what your future holds for yourself after this retrograde season. It's very exciting. Like, I'm feeling this energy like, oh, I can't wait. I just want to get it done. And you just have to, again, continue to release during this retrograde season. Release, do a whole lot of meditation about releasing negativity, releasing old contracts. And by contracts, I don't mean necessarily written contract, but promises, things that you may have vowed to in past lives, if that's what you believe in, or things, promises that, no longer align with the person you are currently, right? Because you're changing. That's what the death card is. It's change. Radical, swift change. I love this death card because it's really just like, dude, what are we doing? We got to change this up. Look, just look at him. We're sitting here stressed out, and he's just like, come on, make the decision. Let's move forward. Let's do this. That's the energy I'm getting right now. And that I'm not laughing at the challenges. I'm just laughing at the energy that I feel like you're ready to accept the challenge and move forward with action, dropping the things that are not yours. I feel like you're almost there. And you're going to be making clearer decisions because this blindfold is falling away. You're no longer in this energy of being in the dark here with the moon and her. I feel like you're in alignment, or you're becoming more aligned with what you truly want. And that's definitely the energy of the Queen of Wands. Okay? So with that said, let's move on to the energy that you need to embody, being adaptable. Look at that. Nothing like having the death card, which is all about change, show you how adaptable, show you how adaptable you truly are. And that's a 1, which is, for me, it's all about the self. It's all about not looking outward. It's about going inward. Oh my God, you got the death card twice. I'm so excited. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. And then you have, 3 and 37, when you add them together, 3 and 7, that's 10, which goes back down to the 1. This is the new beginning. This is the death, the new beginning. That's what this is. You guys saw me shuffle. This is such a beautiful message, guys. I'm excited for you. Death and magic. So not only are you supposed to be adaptable to the changes coming, right? But I'm hearing embrace the changes, embrace the death, which is, again, adaptable. But then you have death and magic, because I think that you're going to have things that happen in your life that's just like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. These unexpected things that are going to happen that you would have manifested, because I'm getting her manifesting things in her life. And that's what I feel like you're doing, guys. You're manifesting this change. And that's why you guys, that's why I'm feeling this excited energy, because this is what you're manifesting. You want this change. You're ready. You're hyped. That's awesome. So just embody that. I feel like there's nothing really else to say. You're going to get clarity. Okay. So this is number 5, which is, again, for me, change. Excuse the art from my son, if you can see it. Aquamarine. Clarity and compromise. And I feel like this is, again, going back to adaptability. The things that you can't change, I'm not saying compromise your values. What I'm saying is there is a balance of give and take. And I feel like that's what you're going to be harnessing during this time of being adaptable, of this time going through this death of the old self and the ego. Releasing what you don't need anymore. And being clear about, oh my God, again, clarity, the blindfold coming off. Whew, the synchronicities in this reading is gorgeous. I love it. Let's go ahead and move on. Oh, I said I was going to read from the book. Let's read from the book. 5. Let's see if hopefully, guys, you get a message from the book. So I'm just going to go ahead and read from it. Excuse me. The aquamarine is associated with the throat chakra. That's funny because I was clearing my throat before. It helps us to be brave and speak out This stone emits gentleness, compassion, and is instrumental in matters dealing with humanity and learning, which is really poignant, being that what we're going through, guys. And I'm getting the energy of, okay, so if you guys, I don't know, the energy that I'm feeling right now is I want to talk about the marches and the protests. And if you're one of the people that feel called to action, right, and you're being adaptable and you're embodying the changes, you're dropping the things that have nothing to do with you and wanting to speak up and being super clear about who you want to be in the future and what you want to stand for. What I'm getting is that your authentic self will become more developed with aquamarine. It's going to help you harness that voice inside. That came out of nowhere, so I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep reading. It helps us settle disputes and accommodate differences. So this is what we've been talking about. It's also a talisman for safe sea travels or swimming long distances. The healing property of this gem are most attuned to the respiratory tract and the lungs. This means it may help fight off throat and chest infection and airborne allergens. Wow. That's synchronistic, being that we're going through everything we're going through. On an emotional level, this gem has a cleansing energy that helps us release this is what I said, release emotional baggage and cluttered thinking. When placed on the throat chakra, it can clear blockages and open the way for energy to flow through to the lower chakras. So the meaning of this particular card is seeking a solution that works for everyone. Do not confuse compromise with backing down. An agreement is reached through careful negotiation. Clear thinking and intention is required. And then you have travel overseas. And the affirmation is, I have compassion for all humanity. I encourage fairness and compromise. I am free of emotional baggage. I am in tune with clarity and purity. Wow. This basically goes back to everything that I was saying. You're releasing what you do not have to deal with. You're focused, and then the things that are yours to deal with, you're handling it with clarity, embodying the Queen of Wands, which you weren't embodying her prior to this moment, prior to this change. You're becoming more adaptable. You're seeing how you are manifesting certain things in your life to move forward with clarity. Oh my gosh. Princess of Swords. This is the energy. Everything I just said is what this card is about. Princess of Swords is clearly moving forward, taking action, illuminating or having illumination in a situation, to clearly move forward, to understand it fully. Right? Any challenges come your way, you're like, okay, so how do I maneuver to get to the goal that I still want, but it works out for everybody? Wow. Oh, and I love that this is the supporting card. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Because I was getting this energy of, I'm ready, let's go. But Spirit's telling you, don't lose the energy of playfulness. Don't lose the passion. So being so focused, right? Have fun during this process. The magic is going to happen. You don't have to force anything. It's just going to be. The more you tap into yourself, the more you tap into this Queen of Wands energy and balance out both sides, your light and shadow side, it's going to be more fluid. It's not going to feel like work. And being playful won't be like, doing things with the energy of your youth, your childlike spirit is going to benefit you through this whole process, right? That's basically it, guys. This is so beautiful. And the synchronicities throughout are just confirmation after confirmation of how on the right track you are. And you already know that you need work. And you're taking care of those changes. You're doing what's necessary to change, to move forward. You're saying, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not holding on to wants that are not mine. I'm not focusing on contracts that are from the past. I'm no longer giving my energy to things that are not who I'm going to be in the future, right? And you're doing it with clarity. And when you need to compromise, you compromise. And that's part of being adaptable. But again, you're moving forward with integrity and clarity. So, guys, with that said, congratulations. I'm happy for you. This retrograde season I feel like it's going to change your life. Change the trajectory of who you are. So I'm so happy for you. I look forward to all the blessings and hear all your comments and blessings coming to you. So please like and subscribe if you like the reading. And with that said, we're going to go to group number 3. Group number 3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The last 2 readings were so different. One had so much energy. One was just a lot of confusion. So let's see what this retrograde is going to bring you guys. Okay. So with this setup, we have the 3 cards on top, which is going to talk about the challenges or what we're trying to heal during this retrograde season. These 2 cards are going to talk about the energy that we need to embody during this retrograde season to help us get the healing that we need. And then we have the Precious Gem Oracle right here, which is going to give us the crystal or stone that we can use to help us navigate this healing process. Then we have, this is what I call my happiest deck, or my happy deck. I always read it in the upright. I acknowledge it if it is in the reverse, but this is going to be just some positive confirmation about where we are in our healing process. And then this is just a supporting card for that happy card, just letting us know just how to move, again, how to move forward and heal. Okay? So with that said, let's go ahead and see what, oh, okay. Wow. Whoa. Okay, guys. Give me a minute. This is, so we have the Justice card upright. We have Temperance upright. And we have the Wheel of Fortune upright. Oh my goodness. So what I'm getting, I feel like I'm getting like 2 messages. So one message is you're going to be helping other people heal through this retrograde. So we have Justice. So guys, I'm sorry for the interruption, but this energy is so amazing. So what I'm getting from Justice is you're bringing balance to a situation. And like I said earlier, this is the energy of having wisdom, being fair, being clear about your intentions and what you want to see happen, and literally being in your power. I see this as you healing others. You're taking the time, the patience to wield the energy that you have to support other people through this retrograde season. I think this group 3, you are my healers, and this is the Angelite stone. I didn't feel the need to talk about the other stones in the other readings, but the Angelite stone is a spiritual stone as well, and they are healers. This is a healing stone, so this makes sense overall. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning in your favor, or in the favor of, you're bringing change to other people so that their situation is changing for the best or for the betterment of them and the people that it's going to affect. Guys, this is a reading about what are we healing in the retrograde season. And this deck is clearly showing that you guys are healing people through this process. You are the healer. This is so beautiful. And guys, I'm getting like, no, I'm not. I can't even work out my own stuff. You don't even know. There's different levels to this thing, right? So what you may see as being something small in your eyes can be something huge in someone else's eyes. So I don't want you to walk away from this reading feeling like, I can't produce change. I can't change anything. I can't change the things in my own life. And I'm letting you know that that is not true. You just have to wield it. It's here. It's literally upright. Everything. Other ones have reversals left and right, because they were working out things. But in this, it's showing me that you guys are the healers. You just have to believe it. And you don't know what little thing you may do that may change the trajectory of someone else's path. It may be as simple as telling someone, instead of them going right, tell them to go left. You don't know what that could do for them and their path. So I just want you guys to walk away from this knowing you are capable and able of change. That's what I'm getting. You are capable and able to produce change in other people's lives, whether you recognize it or not. The energy, okay, see. I'm getting goosies. So this is the card of flow. You just need to let the energy flow. Don't try to figure it out. And this is spiritual card. This is the number up there is 43. Add them together. 4 and 3 equals 7. 7 for me is spirituality, and it's about letting the energy flow. It's not about forcing it, not being like, oh, wow, if I can change things, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it. It's about saying, what is the best for everyone involved? And what is your gut telling you? This is someone that's Justice. This is someone that has the clear intuition. You're wise beyond measure. You're wise beyond measure. You're able to balance things out for other people. communion. 5, 2, and 3. So with communion, I'm getting come together. Yeah, like look at her. Look how illuminated she is. You have to let things flow to you so you can get this energy. 5 is about change. And it's changing people that you come in contact with or communion with or you talk to or you just communicate with about their life. You know, people may come to you about, anything. This is what's going on in my life. I can't believe this. And you'd be like, why do people always come to me? Because this is what you bring. You bring healing to people. But you got to just let that energy flow. Right? And allow the change to come through you with, I want to say integrity, but also your intuition. Let's see what stone you're being guided to. Labradorite, serendipity, beautiful. So with labradorite, it is a very spiritual card. So 17, when you add it together, you get 18, and this card means it's talking about serendipity. Let's go ahead and read from the book and see what we get. So, labradorite. Known as a stone of magic, labradorite helps the holder to develop psychic ability. It also brings the gift of serendipity, meaning you will find yourself in the right place at the right time with the right people. Oh my gosh. Communion. Jeez. You may be incredulous at the number of coincidences that come your way, as well as the opportunities that seem to land in your lap. Labradorite is a very attractive stone. It is often made into jewelry items, making it easy to wear as often as possible. When worn in a headdress, it can stimulate the third eye chakra. Didn't I say that? Your third eye is completely open. Wow. And mind you, I've never noticed this eye here prior to this reading, which is crazy, but again, serendipity or synchronicities, same thing. Drawing this card is fortunate indeed. So, what this card means when you pull it, acknowledging and working towards a goal reveals ready-made support and connection. Effort is met by further opportunity. A meaningful coincidence leads to an unexpected invitation. Your stars are aligning. Be ready. The affirmation associated with this card: I have the gift of serendipity. I am in the right place at the right time with the right people. I am fortunate. My psychic gifts continue to develop. Guys, you have this ability. I'm feeling there's a slight resistance to it. Like, no, I don't. And that's maybe not a lot of you, but most of you already know this. You know that you have this thing when you communicate with people, that people just trust you. They believe you. They feel calm around you. You bring calm to their situation when you talk to them or commune with them. But it's about continuing to allow it to flow from you through your crown chakra into the message. Because this is all divine. This is like earth angels, kind of, or earth angels is what I said. So yeah, I'm getting that vibe from you guys. Oh my goodness. If you needed any more of a confirmation, Guys, you saw me shuffle. This is why I love tarot. The High Priestess. This is everything we're talking about. This is someone that has balance. You have 3 cards about balance. How can you doubt your ability to bring balance to other people's lives? This is someone that has the strong intuition. Jeez. Your third eye being open. And this stone is going to help focus that and allow things to flow. Gee. Pile 3. Thank you. Thank you for just being you. Awakening is the supportive card. Energetic upgrades. Your guys are being upgraded. That's what this is about. This is what this whole reading is about. You're being upgraded. A new way of being, integration. I knew this was, I saw, these are 3 major, all of your tarot are major arcana. Even your 4th tarot, which is from a different deck, is a major arcana. You guys are so, so, so powerful. Get some labradorite if you don't have any. Meditate with it. Continue to work with the people in your lives to bring about change for them. We need you during this time with everything going on, with all the craziness between protests and this virus going around. It is so important that we have more people like you that bring balance. You're going to be instrumental during this time, and the upgrades that are coming are so powerful. You're going to feel it during this retrograde. So just allow flow during this process. Meditate. Do whatever you feel like you need to do intuitively to get centered. Go outside in nature, ground. I'm looking at her with the flowers in her hair. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Complete spiritual deck. Group 3 is my spiritual group. My earth angels, my light workers. If you don't know what those terms mean, please Google them. Do a quick search. You'll find a bunch more information than I can ever give you in this one reading, you know. So with that said, guys, thank you. Hold the light for those that are in the dark. Guide them to balance. Guide them to the changes in their life. And please like, comment, and subscribe. You have no idea what that does for my channel, as it's a new channel, and I'm becoming more and more comfortable videotaping myself doing readings, because this is a huge hurdle for me. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. All right, ciao.